Resume recording. All right. And we're going to go to questions from Eddie Crifio. Go ahead and get started.
Hey, Darius, overall, how would you say you guys played defensively today?
The first half, we played really well. We held them to under 23 points. They average around 70, 80 points a game. So, we thought we did pretty good in the first half. In the second half, I feel like once they got a bigger lead, we started slipping up and turning the ball over. So, yeah, we just got to ask.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, no, go ahead.
I was going to say, offensively, what would you say you guys struggled with? Was it something on your end? Was it something they were doing to you guys? Just what wasn't clicking tonight?
I think we were just kind of settling. We got to be more aggressive, getting to the basket, finishing, and we got to knock down free throws and just continue to, be able to knock down shots.
You guys have kind of struggled on the offensive end all year. What have you seen out of you guys at any point in the game or practice that's giving you a little confidence that this is going to get fixed at some point?
Everybody just finding their rhythm, doing what they can to help the offense. If you're a driver, like more of a driver, then, stick to your tendencies. And so we just learning that and we figuring that out now. And we just trying to improve.
Okay, thank you.
All right, we'll go to Kyle from the Northern Star. Go ahead, Kyle.
Hi, Darius. Can you just take me through your emotions that you had late in the second half? I could tell that you were frustrated when you missed a couple shots. Can you take me through your emotions and what you were going through, like through your head?
Really just simple bunnies. I feel like I make more than not. So just missing those really. But it's just next play. I'm going to keep, getting better, learning, and just continuing to play my game.
And like Eddie said, you guys have struggled offensively a little bit throughout the season. What are some key offensive things that you guys can take into the max season?
Really just, sharing the ball, making the right pass, feeding it into the post, letting them work and, just work with them more often and run through our plays more efficiently. And I think that should help us move forward.
Thank you, Darius.
No problem.
All right, I think that should be all the questions we have for you, Darius. Thanks very much for joining us.
Thank you.
All right, hold on. You're muted, Coach. All right, we will get started with Coach Montgomery. Coach, you want to start us off with a statement about tonight's game?
We came out with a great fight. Good first half. We had it, the tempo how we wanted it. Thought our defense was very good in the first half. It was a game of runs. I think it really hurt Tyler Cochran pulling his hamstring late in that first half. But our guys came out fighting, and we're still searching for some perimeter shots to go in. It's kind of the tale of two halves, unfortunately, that you can play that good in the first half and they shoot 60% in the second half. Just didn't think we found the rhythm. Too many turnovers. But I thought for 25, 26 minutes, our guys really fought, gave us a chance to be right there. But BG just went on a couple big runs that we just couldn't answer. Credit Turner, thought we did an exceptional job in the first half, limited to him, and he gets 20 in the second half. But, basketball is 40 minutes. And, credit Bowling Green. The veteran players found a way to stretch the lead out, and we just couldn't answer.
All right, we're going to start with Kyle from the Northern Star. Go ahead, Kyle.
Hi, Coach. So what do you think you guys can improve on defensively from what you've seen what you saw in this game?
Well, we go back and look at the tape. I don't think much we can improve defensively in the first half. We hold them to 37% shooting, 11% from the three-point arc. So I thought our on-ball defense was good. I thought our interior defense was good. This team was 38 for 40 shooting free throws at Ohio the other night. We defended without fouling. We were solid on the glass. You just have to sustain it and do it for 40 minutes. Now we could improve in some things offensively, but probably the biggest improvement, the question you asked about defense, you have to carry it out for 40 minutes. And we just didn't carry it out for 40 minutes.
And just kind of flipping the question around, do you guys, would there be anything that you can improve offensively heading into the next game as well?
A lot of things we can improve offensively. It starts with taking care of the basketball. We had 18 turnovers, knocking down a three-point shot. We shot 2 for 11. And I thought some of those shots were pretty open. We have to knock down some open shots. We could improve our free throw shooting. We went 4 for 12. Came back last night and shot them at the end of the shoot-around. I think each group was almost 24 for 28 and 26 for 30. So that's good free throw shooting. You got to carry it over in the game. Our just regular two-point shooting has to be better. We only shoot 33% for the game. We have to get the ball inside more. But to do that, we're probably going to have to knock down some perimeter shots because they're really packing things in. But I thought our pace for the game was great, probably for the first 25 minutes of the game. We just have to figure out a way to do that for 40 minutes.
And also about Tyler Cochran, do you know what play or like when he injured his hamstring, when that was?
Fortunately, I don't know. It was late in the first half, trying to coach the game things happen. He plays hard. Big factor in the second half because he had 9.7 rebounds at halftime. So it definitely affected us because he could play 3 or 4 different positions. But, it's just part of basketball. Some other guys have to step up. They had opportunities, but just didn't happen today. But it was late in the first half.
Thank you, Coach.
Yep.
Okay, we'll go to Eddie Crifio from the Daily Chronicle.
Hey, Coach, what did you see change for you guys defensively from the first half to the second half? Was it something that wasn't working for you? Was it something they were doing different? What did you see change defensively?
Well, they started making – I think it's a combination of things. They got on transition and got a few easy ones. We have to sprint back. Turner really, really got aggressive. Probably our ball screen defense. We were letting him turn the corner. You cannot let him turn the corner. That affected some things. Our scrambles, we weren't as crisp and we didn't communicate and we didn't talk. We didn't get there. That didn't help. But, their fast break points, 19-4, a lot of those was in the second half. Have to improve on that. Points in the paint, they had 38, we had 18. Probably have to improve on that. So, they ran their stuff pretty sharp in the second half. Maybe our ball pressure had to be better. Our one-on-one defense had to be better, but, credit them.
What have you seen out of your group offensively that makes you think that they can turn the corner? You mentioned the practice. What have you seen that gives you confidence that like something in the practice like that, the good things in practice will end up translating to games at some point this year?
On the offensive end, we didn't take as many shots off the dribble. Some of those catch and shoot threes we had, they were drive, kick, inside out. Those shots are going to start going in. It's tough for a player. You can't lose confidence. You just have to keep plugging. I thought in practice we've been taking care of the basketball. And, we didn't show it tonight with those 18 turnovers, but we have turned the corner in practice there. Our post players have scored some in practice. So we had some patience. And I thought for the first 20 minutes, we controlled tempo. They came in averaging 85 points. They only had 23 at halftime. So our guys did do a lot of things good. You just have to sustain it. And then sometimes you just need a couple bounces to go your way. And, we're going to keep plugging. We're going to get those bounces.
Excuse me. And then just the last thing was on Cochran. Did they give you a time frame or like what you're looking at for when he comes back or whatever? Or is there nothing yet?
Haven't heard anything. When you usually tweak your ham, it's day to day. And, he had to do treatment today and probably around the clock he had to do treatment. And, we'll see what he feels like tomorrow. But, injuries, we always, talk to Jeremy or our medical staff. It's just one of those things that it's a day-to-day thing, and he's a tough kid. But we got to be smart about it. That's why I pulled him in the second half. Of course, he wanted to play, but, he just seemed 3 steps slow, and I didn't want him to sustain a long-term injury. So it was best to not play him.
Okay, thanks, Coach.
You're welcome.
All right, if we don't have anything else for Coach Montgomery, which it doesn't look like we do, I'll let him go. Coach, thanks very much for joining us. Have a good night.
Thanks, Don.
And just a reminder, this has been recorded and you will see it on YouTube later if you haven't been able to record it yourself. Thanks, everyone. Have a good night.